Long ago, in the sun-baked hills of eastern Africa, where the earth cracked beneath the dry season and the baobab trees stood like ancient watchers, there lived a quiet young boy named Gamba. He was the only child of a poor, widowed woman who sold firewood in the village. Gamba barely spoke, not because he couldn't, but because he chose to listen instead. He heard the winds carry secrets, the soil whisper stories, and even the goats complain when thirsty. Many in the village called him strange. Every market day, while other children chased chickens or danced to drums, Gamba sat quietly under the large fig tree with a wooden horn his late father carved. It had no sound. He would lift it to his lips, blow gently, and nothing would come. The children laughed. Gamba and his silent horn, they teased. But his mother never discouraged him. Some instruments don't make noise, they make meaning, she would say, rubbing his head with a tired but warm smile. Years passed, and the land became harsh. The rains refused to come. Crops died. Rivers turned to dust. Even the elders whispered that the gods were angry. One day, a desperate gathering was called beneath the village tree. The chief rose with a heavy voice. "Unless the mountain spirit is appeased, this drought will swallow us all. A voice must awaken the mountain." Everyone looked at each other, confused. Who could speak to a mountain? Then old Mamandulu, the blind woman known for her visions, stood up slowly and pointed her wrinkled hand toward the fig tree. "Let the boy with the silent horn go," she said. Gasps. "Gamba? The boy who never speaks? His horn makes no sound." But the chief, desperate and trusting of Mamandulu's wisdom, agreed. The next morning, as the sun burned gold across the land, Gamba began his journey. He carried nothing but his horn and his silence. Villagers watched in uneasy silence as the boy climbed the great mountain alone. For 3 days, Gamba sat at the summit. He did not eat. He did not cry. He simply listened to the winds, to the stones, to the clouds. On the third night, when even the stars seemed to hold their breath, he lifted his horn again. And this time, a low, deep sound rumbled from it. Not loud, but ancient, like the groan of the earth remembering its youth. The ground trembled. Thunder rolled without lightning. Then the skies burst open. Rain, heavy, loud, wild rain. It danced on the rocks, soaked the villages, filled the empty rivers, and bathed the dying crops. When Gamba returned, soaked but calm, the villagers fell to their knees. They no longer called him strange. They no longer laughed at his silence. Instead, they listened. And so it was that Gamba became known not for his words, but for